Welcome to the Boyden Beat. I am the director of the Boyden Library, Manny Leet, and welcome to this special edition as we are going to talk about some great programs that are going to be at the library throughout the month of September. We are calling this series the Spinney Speaker Series. Before I get into the list of all the exciting programs that we're going to have, I do want to acknowledge the Spinney family for their generosity throughout the years at Boyden Library and for making this entire series possible. This is the first of its kind. If it does well, we hope to have it as an annual event. Each year we're going to tackle a different subject, and we thought for the first year we would try something really exciting and fun for everyone. So we went with space exploration and astronomy. So we have a whole host of programs, everything from superheroes from outer space to mystical to speaking with the space program and NASA. So again, this is the first of its kind, and hopefully it's a success, and we can have this as an annual event. And each year have a totally different subject. And the main event, if you will be a lecture from an established author, and it will be held at the library in our reading room. So it would not be in the community room. It would be a ticket-only event, free tickets. Tickets would be available at the circulation desk, and the event would be in our reading room with an esteemed author. So without further ado, I think we'll just jump into it, and I'll go over each program one by one. The first one will be on September the 9th, and this one's more of a fun program for all the family. We're actually going to show a movie. So we were thinking about which movie we could show that just came out recently that dealt with either space exploration or takes place somewhere in outer space. So we come up with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now, I have seen the first one. It was great. I haven't seen the second one yet, but I heard it's just as good. All the cast of characters will be in it, Groot, Star-Lord, and the whole team. It should be a lot of fun. That is a free event. Again, all the events I'm going to announce are free of charge. This event will be on September the 9th, which is a Saturday. It'll be at 2 o'clock, and it'll be in our community meeting room. Throughout the years, we've had a whole host of movies in our community meeting room, everything from recently La La Land to Batman vs. Superman to Cars 3. We've had a whole host of various movies, and we'll continue to do that. So this time we're going to do it on September the 9th, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and it'll be at 2 o'clock p.m., free of charge at the Boyden Library in the community meeting room. Now on September the 12th, we're going to have a robotics program. Actually, the title of the program is Robotics, Astronauts, and You, Exploring Space with a Computer. Now, this is going to be hosted by the Solar System Ambassadors. They are a group, they're a nonprofit group. They're a group of volunteers that go to various libraries, schools, various organizations throughout the state of Massachusetts. And they host a variety of topics that either deal with space exploration, solar system, anything, robotics. So in this one, we're going to deal with robotics and astronauts. And the gentleman that's going to be hosting the program, he's actually going to show you many ways that you can experience space exploration on the web. He's going to show everything from flight simulators. He's going to show you astronauts at work. He's going to show you actually various websites that have live telescopes. Again, this program will be free. He will have handouts, and the program will be September the 12th at 6:30. That's also in our community meeting room. So it's free of charge. Anyone can go. It should be a lot of fun. I will be in attendance for that one. I think it'll be just a lot of cool websites going on, and he'll entertain questions at the end too. So that's September the 12th, Robots, Astronauts, and You. Now on September the 19th, we're going to have another program that deals with the men and women of NASA. And this is actually going to be presented by the Aldrich Astronomical Society Incorporated. They're based in Massachusetts. They host a variety of topics from talks on NASA, telescopes, anything that has to do with the space program. In this case, they're going to talk about the importance of men and women with NASA. And they're actually going to have a couple of surprises as well. They're going to bring actual displays of the Apollo command module, the Saturn V rocket, the lunar landing, and the lunar rover. So they're going to have them on site. This program is September the 19th, 7 o'clock. It'll be on our community meeting room. Again, free of charge. All ages welcome. They're going to have displays. You can go up. You can see the displays, take pictures. The program's going to last about an hour. Following the program, they're going to entertain any questions that you may have. Again, I'll be attending this one. I just find it so fascinating and interesting. Actually, the whole topic of space exploration, just, there's so much great things that you can learn about it. So that should be a lot of fun. Now, on September 21st, we're actually going to do something a little different, but it's also in the realm of astronomy and with the stars, and it's an introduction to tarot card reading. Sally Cragen will be the moderator or the presenter throughout the whole program. That's going to be September 21st, 6:30 in our community meeting room. And basically, it's going to be a tarot card 101. What are tarot cards? What do you do with tarot cards? How do you use the tarot cards? So she's going to explain the origins behind it, but then also explain how to use them if you're interested. She's been doing it for many years. She has done this for public libraries throughout Massachusetts and Rhode Island for many years. I've heard nothing but great things about her. She's very pleasant on the phone. I can't wait to meet her. I know very little personally about tarot cards, but I wouldn't mind learning about it, their origins, and how about you go using the cards. So that will be an all-ages program. That will be on September the 21st, 6:30, in our community meeting room at the Boyden Library. Now, on September 22nd, the following day, at 4 o'clock, will be actually a program geared towards kids, and it's called Science Isn't Always Pretty. The host of this program is Keith Michael Johnson. He has come to the Boyden Library many years ago with a different program, and he has done this with schools and libraries throughout Rhode Island and Massachusetts and Connecticut, actually. And it's more of like a mad science program. He's going to show kids just some interesting, fun, great science projects and experiments. I think the kids will get a kick out of it. Just some of the examples, they're going to dissect an owl pellet and see what it ate for lunch. Chemically conjure a batch of slime. Is it going to be solid or is it going to be liquid? See how well it flies, the batch of slime. And then they're going to break the sound barrier with an everyday machine that travels over 9,000 miles an hour. That's just a taste of what he's going to do. He has other programs and other experiments that he's going to show kids. Again, this one's on a Friday. It's going to be after school. It's at 4 o'clock. It's going to be on September 22nd, and it's going to be in our community meeting room. And the title of that program is Science Isn't Always Pretty. Now, following the program, if you have any questions, you can certainly call the Boyden Library, 508-543-1245, or you can check our website at boydenlibrary.org. You can check our Facebook page. You can check our Twitter page. It'll be on Foxboro Cable Access. It'll also be in the paper as well. Mrs. Rossetti does a great column that describes all the happenings at the library, so I would check that out. We'll have a little advertisement in the paper as well for some of these programs. Again, if you have any questions, just call the library. We'll be more than happy to answer them. These programs are going to be just really neat, and everyone's looking forward to it. So this one itself, Science Isn't Always Pretty, sounds like a lot of fun, so I encourage. It's all ages, but it's mostly geared towards kids, please come by, families, please come by and enjoy that program. Then on Saturday, September the 23rd, now this program is going to be geared toward ages 5 through 8. And the program is called Bristle Bots. Okay? This is based out of a group in Norfolk, Mass. Called Fungineers. And it's a 60-minute class how to build, decorate, tune, and race bristle bots. Now, what is a bristle bot? Because I had no idea what it was when I first heard about it. It looks like a toothbrush or something that you would be washing the floor with. And it's just made out of bristle. And kids can decorate it. They can put eyes on it. They can put pipe cleaners or whatever. Just kind of, make it their own. And they get to take it home with them. And again, they're going to do a lot of things. They're very easy to build. It's very simple robotics. Now, this program is going to be limited because they can only bring so many. So we're only having a limit of 15 participants. And the ages are 5 through 8. This program is going to be held at the library in the Storytime and Craft Room, which is upstairs in the children's room. That is September the 23rd, so it is a Saturday at 1 o'clock. Now, you must register for this program. In order to do that, you need to go to our website at boydenlibrary.org. You go down to our events calendar, and then you look for September 23rd. You will see the Bristle Bots program. There'll be a little button to register. Again, we have a limit of 15 participants because they can only bring so many. So that'll be really cool. They're also going to come back, and in a few moments I'm going to talk about another program that they're going to be hosting as well. But again, this one is Bristle Bots, ages 5 through 8. Now on September 28th is going to be the main event of the series, if you will. We are very fortunate to have Dr. Nathalia Holt. Now, Dr. Holt is the author of the book Rise of the Rocket Girls. The book is very similar to the movie that came out back in December with the females working with the NASA program and the space program. This book was actually published a year before the movie even came out. Dr. Holt has spoken about her book all over the country, and she's going to be at our library. She's going to speak about her book, speak about the importance of women throughout the space program throughout history. Again, this isn't just going back to when it started. She's going to start there, but she's going to conclude her lecture to today and see how the importance of women in the space program has evolved over time and how important they are, and how much they have made a difference in our space program. Now, this event is going to be a limited event, and there will be free tickets available. Now, these tickets will be available at the library, and only at the library, at the circulation desk on September the 7th. That'll be the first day. When tickets are gone, they're gone. We're not going to have any more. It's because we're going to have it at the library, and we're not going to have it in our community room. We're going to have it in our meeting room. It's going to be a set space, intimate space. So there's only a limited amount of tickets. The tickets, again, are free. They'll be at the circulation desk starting September the 7th. The program, actually, it starts with a reception at 6 o'clock. From 6 to 7, we're going to have refreshments. We're going to have hors d'oeuvres to be passed out. I want everyone to just enjoy themselves, introduce one another, or just see old friends. Then at 7 o'clock, that's when the lecture begins. Dr. Holt will be speaking for 50 to 60 minutes. Following the lecture, she'll be entertaining any questions that the audience may have. And following that, she is going to have copies of her book, Rise of the Rocket Girls, with signatures after the program. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Now, the library that evening will be closed at 5 o'clock. So on September the 28th, which is a Thursday, the Boyden Library will be closing early at 5 o'clock for this event. Again, the reception begins at 6. That's followed by the lecture that begins at 7, and after the lecture will be a book signing. Tickets, again, are limited, they're free, and they'll be at the circulation desk. If you have any questions, again, please see our website, boydenlibrary.org, or call us 508-543-1245. Following that, on September the 29th, this is the one program that's going to be off-site. This program is going to be at Moose Hill Sanctuary in Sharon, Mass., and it is their Stargazing program. The program begins at 7:30 and concludes at 9:30. It's an evening of observing at the Moose Hill Wildlife Sanctuary. See the planets, stars, moons, and deep sky objects from the sanctuary's lovely and dark viewing field. Through a variety of different telescopes, they will be provided by the Moose Hill volunteer astronomers. This is free of charge. Again, this will be taking place at the Moose Hill Sanctuary, which is in Sharon, Mass. It's on September the 29th. It will last 2 hours, 7:30 to 9:30. And our final program will be another one with the Fungineers. They're the ones that did the BristleBots, and they're going to be doing a room security system. Now, this is geared for ages 9 through 12, and just like the BristleBots program, this one, there's going to be reservations. Now, this one, we can only have 12 participants, again, because of the cost and because of all the equipment they're going to give, to provide. And each one that signs up, they get to bring the security system home. Now, the security system, as described, is a sensor-based motion detection project that utilizes flashing LEDs and a buzzer alarm. Participants will assemble the project and adjust how the lights and buzzer behaves. Great for keeping younger siblings out of your room. I'm sure my sisters could have used that when I was growing up and constantly knocking on their door trying to, just bother them all the time. This will be, again, a great program. This one's going to be held in the community room. The BristleBots, that's going to be up in the story time and craft room. This one's actually going to be in our community room. Again, it's for ages 9 through 12, free of charge, and we hope to see you there for that one. Now, that's all the 9 programs that we're going to have, and each and every one just sounds so unique, so entertaining, and hopefully it's successful. If it is successful, we'll certainly have it each and every year, make it an annual event, tackle a different subject each and every year. I thought something like space exploration, just to start it off, just sounds so fascinating. We'll have a good time with that. Again, I must stress that Dr. Holt program on September 28th is ticket only. So you must pick up tickets at the circulation desk in order to attend this event. If you do not have a ticket, you cannot attend the event. It is free of charge, and the library will be closed on the 28th at 5 o'clock. Normally, we're open at 8 o'clock. We will be closed at 5 o'clock that evening, and just that evening only. All the other programs taking place at the library will be open for business. It's only the September 28th program where the library will be closed at 5 o'clock in the evening. If you have any questions, again, please contact the Boyden Library at boydenlibrary.org's website. You can call the library, 508-543-1245. There's also an email address, and that's located at the Boyden Library website. That email address goes to me, so I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have regarding any of these programs. We look forward to it. We hope to see you there, and hopefully we can do this again next year. Again, my name is Manny Leet. I am the director of the Boyden Library, and we hope to see you in September. Thank you.
Good.